Pyth Network. So, Pyth Network have had a hell of a year, really. They launched really not that long ago, and in the space of time that they've launched, price action has risen really well. But the amount of integrations and the amount of cross-chain volume that has occurred via Pyth has been really impressive in such a short space of time. So I want to take a look at where Pyth can go in this bull cycle. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what this spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on this channel. When I did the videos, I showed myself buying up these coins. I expected that they were going to make me a lot of money, and you can see what they were worth, all these coins, when I recorded my videos. And you can also see the highs that they all hit a year and a half on. These are what your profits would have been if you'd have popped $100 into those coins and then sold them after about 16 months. If you'd done that for all 26, your total profit in that less than a year and a half would have been over 123 grand, which is not too bad. Now, I sold these, but I do share the coins that I own on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So when I find a coin that I think is going to make me a lot of money, I jump onto the site, I tell my members about the coin that I'm going to buy, the profits it can have, the money I'm going to put in, they can copy along exactly. This means they make the exact same profit, but they don't do any work at all. And that's why we have thousands of members on the site, is they're making great money in crypto, but they're not having to do any work at all. If you do want to see what the members have made, that is on copymycrypto.com. If you want to see what I've said in the past, that's also there. It's also on the history of this channel, so you can verify it all. We're in a bull cycle right now. Obviously, we're having a bit of a pullback, but if you don't have your portfolio sorted and you're thinking of waiting a couple of months, you're going to have missed out on a lot of profits. Now is the time to actually get the ball rolling, get something done. So go read through copymycrypto.com, because it may well be able to help you out. Pyth Network. So, yeah, I mean, they launched in sort of November, or the coin, anyway, did, in around November of last year, so it's really not been around very long. Dropped to lows of around 25 cents. In fact, we can check what its proper low was. 22 cents. Its all-time high was $1.15, which was all of about 2-3 weeks ago. So it isn't very far from, it's about 30% or so move to another price discovery run. Now, Pyth is the largest and fastest growing first-party Oracle network. Similar to how Solana presented in the last bull cycle. Solana was one of the fastest growing sort of layer one. Pyth delivers real-time market data to financial apps across 40 different blockchains, and provides 380 plus low latency price feeds across cryptocurrencies, equities, ETFs, forex pairs, and commodities. And the network comprises of some of the biggest exchanges in the world, market makers, financial services. Participants in the network are not only Binance, but OKX, Jane Street, Bybit, CBOE Global Markets. And the Pyth Oracle program aggregates their data on-chain to guard against inaccuracies and manipulation. The protocol also allows users to pull the latest price onto their blockchain when needed. And like I say, in less than a year since the launch of the cross-chain pull Oracle, the network has secured over $1 billion in total value. The Pyth network has been used by over 250 applications to secure over $100 billion in trading volume. And integration is permissionless. And in the short space of time that they've been up and running, obviously a lot has happened. Now, Pyth Network are launching USDB and WUSD price feeds. They are adding in price feeds quite regularly. Combine that with the fact that the actual way the Oracle network works is really smooth. So, Pyth's Oracle program runs simultaneously on both Solana mainnet and PythNet. So each instance of the program is responsible for its own set of price feeds. Solana price feeds are available for use by Solana protocols. So in this case, since the Oracle program itself runs on Solana, the resulting prices are immediately available to consumers without requiring any additional work. PythNet price feeds are available on 12 different blockchains. The prices constructed on PythNet are transferred cross-chain to reach consumers on these blockchains. Now, from a potential area that could be a problem, we do know that Solana itself is suffers with outages. Now, as a result, these outages could be problematic down the line, particularly given that all the Solana DeFi that utilizes Pyth get their data directly from Pyth because it's on Solana. So an outage on Solana in theory could be problematic across the board. Doesn't mean it will be, but it also means if PythNet guards against all these issues for every other blockchain. So as long as we do not see sort of a Solana outage like we've seen in the past, I don't think there's any issues coming up here. I think this is just smooth. In the space of time that they've been up and running, they have been integrated everywhere, used everywhere. Hell, they're used by TradingView, synthetics. They have absolutely exploded. And a large reason for this is the general surge we have experienced with Solana. Solana have been absolutely incredible over the past, year, probably year and 2 months. In that space of time, Solana have really been the blockchain that's kicked projects on really, really well. Solana has also been the project that has seen some of started the meme coin sort of boom that we have seen. And Pyth Network is actually a really strong project. It's not a stupid meme that has no use case. It is legitimately a project that can actually solve issues. So they have the on-demand versus pull-based Oracle. So most oracles today use a push model, where the oracle runs an off-chain process that continually sends transactions to update an on-chain price. Pyth does not operate an off-chain process that pushes. Instead, it delegates this work to Pyth users. What's really freaking good about this, again, is this reduces cost hugely. By not running the processes off-chain and then on-chain, by having everything done then and there, speed is faster, cost is dramatically lower. Now, I'm not suggesting for a second that Pyth is now going to be the king of oracles. That will be Chainlink for as long as Chainlink want it. First mover advantage is just too significant. But Pyth is by no means done in this bull cycle. One good day and this hits a new all-time high. Kind of that simple. And I am looking at this as a project that's probably going to be breaking $5, because here's the thing, still not arrived on Coinbase. Of the projects that have legitimacy knocking around at the moment, Pyth is really high up there as a project that could do very, very well. And probably is going to hold a decent position in the top 100. The question of whether Coinbase add it or not is always a uncertain one. But if Pyth hits a new all-time high, when Pyth hits a new all-time high, so let's say it runs up to, $1.50, and then Coinbase add it, you see the Coinbase bounce that will be, can be anywhere from 100 to 200%, and all of a sudden you've got a coin worth low end $3, high end $4.50, and particularly if that's only part way through the bull cycle, $5 is a really, really fair target. It's 6x from where it is right now. It's very, very achievable. actually a project on Solana that solves a real problem. It's nice to talk about coins that have a use case, that have a purpose, that aren't a meme. And we do see at the moment, normally meme coin season's much later in a bull cycle. The fact that it started this early is down to the success of so many of those memes on Solana. But just because there are memes that have done very, very well doesn't mean there aren't great projects. Pyth is absolutely one of them. And the fact that they are already supplying data for the biggest exchanges in the world bodes really, really well. This is them, within a year, what they're going to be like in 4 or 5. And the technology-wise, it's clearly better than Chainlink. It's just not got Chainlink's first mover advantage. But one to keep an eye on, a really strong bet for the coming bull cycle, and one of the safer ones, because yes, while it is newer, the work that's been done already is pretty damn impressive. And again, without being on Coinbase, that Coinbase bounce could be dramatic. So one to check out, guys. And guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in this bull cycle, you can do. All you have to do is join up at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share with my members the coins that I own. When I find a crypto that I think is going to make me a lot of money, I jump onto the site, tell my members about the coin that I'm going to buy, the profits it can have, and the percentage of my money that I'm going to put in. And my members can copy along exactly, which means they make the exact same money as me, but they don't have to do any work. And if you want to see what the members have made, go onto the site, along with, you'll see what I've said in the past. In 2020, I did a course called The Best Investment of the Year, and it was about Phantom, when no one was talking about Phantom. Phantom had a $9 million market cap when I found it. And when I find coins like that now, I don't create courses. I just tell my members I get in on them as well. So if you want to find the next big coin as well, copymycrypto.com can help you. So check it out, guys. And that's it from me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.